Midday show, and we're already drinking. That's right. At least we can handle our alcohol, and unlike other people who go on shows and throw credit cards, which is just outstandingly hilarious. Just a complete embarrassment, folks. That's right. Midday show. We're supposed to have some special guests. We'll see if they show up or not. Some real patriots. What are
Oh
your
yeah,
thoughts?
I'm wearing the shirt for a reason. We'll see if they call in, but if they do, could be a wild one. If they don't, I have some text to read. But yeah, I'm not professional. You don't show up totally blackout to a podcast, and then you don't verbally assault one of your loyal Patreon members either.
Yes,
You could say
Patreon
you could
members-
say we could say for sad Chad, but
Yeah, of course. I just wanted to go over that because I know I put out the tweet. Yeah, Patreon members of his are getting just bombarded because people are dropping in numbers from Chad's Patreon and quickly signing up to ours because we're the real patriots out there right now, laying down the law. All right, just like we did on Wet Spot Monday. Completely chaos, amazing time.
boy,
I
we
love it.
really played that gym like a fiddle, didn't we?
I know we fucking really riled some feathers up too. Of course,
Did you
people
see him
wanna-
telling? So I know you were on Steel Toe with. I didn't. I know you went on the other night to discuss it, but obviously we haven't discussed it on this premier top end podcast that we have here.
Yes, of course, number one show.
So we
Bigger
have
than
to
rope.
just. We have to. I think we should start with discussing our Wet Spot appearance and the libel that. Jim Grindle has been throwing at us, saying that we were in on it and we told him to do it. All 100% lies, all made
It's
up
all
in
false.
his head, and he just went on and embarrassed himself and basically verbally assaulted the host, which was why I was ready to bear arms, if you will. And
I was rewatching some of it, and it was so funny when you go, "I'll beat your ass." It's the
Listen,
funniest
you don't-
shit ever.
again, like, it's been covered. Chrissy's so good. No reason for Chrissy to be good to us. We're idiots,
Right.
but she's just doing for us what other people did for her, giving us a little platform. And then listen, there's doing a bit, and there's being an asshole, and then
Two
there's
different things. Just ask
yeah, and
Chad.
there's also like yeah. It was just bizarre. Like Gino asked on In Hot Water Tuesday. Gino asked me about it, and I know as much of what happened as anybody. If you watch the episode, I just started reading Chrissy's stories while he was going off about. I don't
Right.
even know what he was going off about. So
just yelling and trying to just be an embarrassment because he's mad because I wear a mask, I think, and I'm getting way more attention than his dumb fucking.
is he just
idiotic
trying to be
show.
us? Is he trying to be me?
I think so.
I
I
think he's
think-
just trying to be like us.
Right. He's trying to, do our show on someone else's, which is just embarrassing. And it was, I don't know. I mean, it got a lot of attention. I'll say that. So fuck it. I mean, maybe if it was worth it, but it's still people are still talking about it, which is fantastic. And it's been almost a week.
Yeah. Like you said, like you.
But I did leave a little bit like pissed off, like towards the end. I was like, "What the fuck?" I barely even remember leaving.
I don't give a fuck what. Again, we do whatever the fuck you want. The only reason I didn't like it again is I don't know if, just disrespectful to Chrissy, and if it wasn't the show Chrissy wanted, like I don't want to
Right.
look bad on me. Like he only comes on with these shock jock wannabe retard people.
Yeah, these lunatics.
God forbid I come on with a beautiful shorter lady with a low confidence that I can take advantage of. Which is what we all
Speaking
want.
of Gino, if anybody wants to see a picture of my hog, he has one. I accidentally sent them a picture of me in a bathtub. I was going to send to some friends, and I sent it to Gino. So he does have a picture of my penis on his phone. If you want to see that, just
Throw
hit
it on
with
the
him.
page.
I could throw a picture on the page.
Pick on the page.
Yeah, pick on the page.
Yeah.
He goes, all he wrote back was, "You take baths?" Ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
Good
so
shit.
Jim lost his mind.
And he did it again on Steel Toe. I know you probably didn't watch it yet.
No, I heard about it. I heard.
Yeah, he did. He basically went into doing the same fucking shit. And of course, I didn't even have my mic set up. I was on my phone. I still buried him, made him look like a fool. Which is just a classic thing to do. I mean, you know, somebody's acting an asshole, and he started doing it the minute I showed up on that show.
Yeah. It's just, you know, it's got to be. I don't know. It's got to be consistent, I guess is the word. It's got to be. You got to know what you're doing, not to break down the fourth wall here. And then, so after Wet Spa, we had a nightcap. I actually went over to the
Legion?
stand. Well, I went to the stand. Legion was going. Actually, talked to Gomez for a second because I was talking with Ray DeVito, who was hammered. He was fine. He's
one of those guys that it's funny as fuck to see him hammered.
Yeah, so I was talking to Ray, and he called Lewis. He was like asking him something. Lewis basically just walked away. Just like, yeah, what's up? But it was a fun night, and shout out Ray. We're having fun. Ray DeVito was fine. And,
of course, I love Ray.
But yeah, so obviously we have so much to cover on Sad Chad. I don't feel bad touching on some of it. But
yeah, we'll never run out of content for that show.
Let me just say this. Because I don't want to make this whole show about Sad Chad, which especially with a caller we won't. But if Aaron Imholt, and this is not me saying this, I'm just saying if I was somebody else, Aaron Imholt is in all his rights, and I'm not. And if I was him, I might do it. Just to put a bullet in Chad's head for what he's saying about his wife and his kids. Are you kidding me? Like, listen. It's not. Again, I'm just saying what I would do if it was me, which it isn't. But I would be finding lead in the back of some calcium, if you know what I mean. A bullet in the back of a skull is what I mean. He's still going?
Yeah, what an embarrassment. Okay, look, go check my record. DWI, warrant, East Texas.
I got 2 DWIs.
All of it's out there, motherfuckers. Yeah, go check out the record if you guys want to see it. Smith County, Texas. Look it up. You can see my mug shots and everything else. It's been out there for, if you go watch the early archives, it's all there.
I've got 2 DUIs. I'm not allowed in Canada, and I own it was worth every. Maybe I'll drink and drive again later today.
I'm going to get groceries right after the show. Find out where I'm at. Tell the police I will be on the road going to get some groceries right when this show's over, people. And yes, I'm getting a nice buzz going off these IPAs.
I'm drinking fag drinks because good old White Julio brought these over for Sports Mask earlier. Great broadcast, by the way. Tremendous broadcast, White Julio. Good to see all of our live people were watching at the time. But yeah, and then I was listening to the new MLC this morning, where where Chad was absolutely hammered on.
Was he talking a lot of shit? I'm going to listen to it right after.
Yeah, but I mean, just basically his hits. I mean, Kevin and Bob are basically just laughing at him the whole time.
Hilarious.
But Kevin said some things which I would like to. I was texting. Maybe I was texting with Mr. Brennan last night. But that's between me and Mr. Brennan about a couple things. But that's listen, that's what you do. That's the kind of reach we have here. But Kevin, which I have to agree with, was talking about how the Comedy Cellar lineups as of recent have been abysmal. And I was looking Monday because I got a hotel Monday after the show because I was doing In Hot Water and the dump on Tuesday. So I figured, fuck it, cut out all the bullshit, the train and all that. I'll just stay in the city. So I was looking at the lineups at the stand and the Cellar. And the stand lineups just blew the Cellar lineups out of the water. Not even close. They're such a dated, and I don't know if it's just the pretentiousness that they've had all these years of who can go up and who can't, catching up with them. Right. Because listen, they still, don't get me wrong, obviously it's the Cellar, so they sell out every show. Every tourist wants to go. Everybody that's fringe comedy fan has to go to the Cellar. I get it. But the actual lineups, the stand lineups, shout out to the stand, absolutely blowing the Cellar lineups out of the water in 2022. So fuck the Cellar. Team Yay, if you know what I mean. And
Team Yay all the way. Vote Yay 2020.
Oh yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Stand is the most premier club in New York City. I would
It's the
say.
coolest place to be.
It's been that way for a while, and it's nice. I love it. I love the layout. It's
Yeah.
cool.
That's why, and I like going there, just hanging out, getting a. Even I went to Frantic, but sometimes I just go there, get a drink, say hi to all the, because all the comics hang out up front.
Right,
I've gotten to know over the years with the Secret Show. Saw Danny Polishuk, talked to him for a few minutes.
Good egg.
Great eggs, but all the cool young guys go to the Stand, and all the old losers still go to the Cellar.
Yeah, people
And
who
that's
go to
what
the
it
Cellar, they just love penises. Speaking of people who just love cock,
Love
get him in here.
big get.
Big get. Teamster
What's
Tim
up?
rejoins the show. He's not at work today, so he can actually sit down and do the podcast. What's going
Yeah,
on
he
over
is.
there? I saw a bong. Are you getting ripped?
No.
Timmy, I gotta get. I grew my own weed. I gotta see it. I gotta give you a
No,
nug
thank
of my.
you. No, thank you.
Whoa! What's wrong with my weed?
Come on. Fucking
What?
homegrown. Homegrown gives you a headache, man.
Oh
Everybody
wow!
knows that.
Oh fuck you!
Shout out Vinny Cash, who's in the chat, getting just completely bombarded by comics out there who are pieces
So
of
I've
shit.
heard. I hope it's not telling tales out of school that Mr. Maz sent me a voicemail that poor Mr. Cash got from a certain person he's given a lot of money over the years, who's now
Right.
just being a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's mad because he's we're friends. We play video games together, and he's part of our Patreon too. Who cares? If he's giving you money, who gives a fuck? Why are you gonna be an asshole? His name's Vinny Cash for a reason.
Right.
Fucking bullshit. Timmy, I was saying before, if you want to see a picture of my piece, just ask Gino Bisconti because he has one on his phone. Oh,
I have one on my phone.
Oh yeah, you do
I
have one on your phone.
I got
Yeah,
rid
he
of it
told
real
me.
quick.
He told me he sent you that. I
He
was
always
like,
does.
he's gonna kill you. He hates it. He's not a have a vag.
I was thinking about this earlier. Like, whenever you first started coming around, you would leave immediately at even the mention of cock, and now you've kind of gotten used to how it's
We
part
broke
of the
him.
show. Yeah,
broke
I
Timmy.
think we broke you a little bit when it
You're a
comes to the penises. What do you think?
You're a
I know
little
you
gay
still
now,
hate the
right?
gayness.
You're a little bit
not-
gay now, right, Timmy?
Yeah. I'm gay.
Yes. Clip it, print it,
Cut
put
it,
on the.
tweet it, put it out there, let Kevin see it. It's so much fun. Yeah, we were gonna have some other guests, Timmy, but I don't know where they are.
We have a. Well, we could say it, our old a fan favorite, Sam Magliari, who's fighting for his life down here in Stamford. I sent him the link. He said he's gonna try to make it.
He better,
said-
otherwise he might die.
Well, let me read this.
Yes,
Just in
this
case.
is,
If he does
yeah.
call in, it'll be a good intro. If he doesn't, then who cares? But this is the. Here's what I. So I sent him the link. Said, "Hey, we'd like to follow up with you." Okay, ready, folks? Buckle in, grab a beer, smoke a bong. Thank you. This is so serious. I'm looking at life in prison, and the entire state of Connecticut government with the Department of Mental Health is trying to silence me in retaliation of good faith ethics complaint, exposing embezzlement of the Board of Ethics, and many other felony crimes, conspiracy to illegally incarcerate for over 70 days, and 3 first-degree kidnapping crimes out of Superior Court, judges and police, home invasion, child abuse, unlawful penalties, and inhumane punishment. God bless you. If it was not for the people behind me, they would make me disappear. I just got rid of my 6th attorney, and he made statements on the record accusing me of being a criminal, saying I was harassing him,
You're
threatening
killing me,
him,
Grace.
stalking him, interfering with his right to make a living, and other felony crimes. While he is conspiring to hide evidence and embezzlement of crimes of the Stanford government and illegal incarceration crimes that he confirmed, I am victim to, and he confirmed this in front of witness, Attorney Thomas Langle, shout out. And he says, "Thank you so much. I believe this will help save my life." He's talking about this very show, folks. He said, "Thank you so much. This might help save his life."
See, folks.
Do you hear that? We're saving lives here. What has Chad done?
we We do better for the community. Okay, we don't.
We're
we don't
raising the hood up.
hide in
We're
chat
raising the
rooms.
hood up.
That's right. We saving lives. People appearance on this very show are going way out there, and it literally saving lives, folks. I mean, does it get any better? We're gonna be bigger than Rogan. Is Rogan saving lives? I don't think so.
All Rogan does is post pictures of tattoos people got of him on him now. Rogan's a hack. He's washed up. He stinks.
Hey guys, let me ask you
Why
a
not?
question. Who do
Sure,
you think right now?
I'm gay.
Who do you? So am I.
So I heard.
Who do you think are the funniest guys in podcasting? In all of podcasting.
Funniest guys in podcasting or
Like
funniest
the funniest
podcast?
show. The funniest show.
Funniest show.
As far
I mean,
as laughs go, just laughs. We're talking.
I'm
laughs.
taking MLC out because we're all on the same page there.
No,
Right.
you don't take it out. Don't take it out. Leave it
I
in.
still laugh. I'm not even just saying this. I still laugh out loud more at MLC than any other show.
That's true. I can agree with that.
But so I'll say, okay, so whatever. You guys go. Let me think.
I'll
No,
say
I'm
the
just-
Philly. I'll say those Philly guys have been
Yeah.
killing it for quite some time now. Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is fucking. It's just outside. I got out of it for a while, and I just got back into it, and I really honestly forgot how fucking funny that show is.
Yeah, they had
Those two
Mike
guys.
Rainey and Butterly on this week, and it was fucking
Yeah.
great. That's always a classic. Stuff Island again. Philly boys.
Stuff Island. That's,
With
that's a new
O'Connor
one.
and Tommy.
Yeah.
O'Connor and Tommy Pope, because they're both so retarded in their own ways, just like we are, but on a
Yeah,
whole
I
other
just
you
got
are
level.
into that show recently, man, and that show makes me laugh out loud when I'm driving.
You are
Yeah.
fucking retarded because I asked you a question. Answer the fucking question.
Well,
What
I'd
give
is
me
say
the
the
stuff.
fucking
I'd say
answer.
right now the new one on the radar, Stuff Island, and of course at all times MLC.
MLC?
Oh, I'm gonna-
It's MLC.
Okay.
Well,
it's
yeah,
MLC.
we know it's
Uh,
MLC. I'm just
MLC.
saying.
Funniest
There you go.
It's the
Timmy, you'll
funniest
like
podcast.
this.
It's the funniest
is.
podcast on the internet today, in my opinion. And then
Oh,
right
yeah.
after that, I think is the Uncle Rico.
Tim Dillon.
Right now.
You love Tim Dillon.
Nah, I
Yes.
don't like Tim Dillon. I don't
I know
like
you
him.
don't. I know
His
you
show.
don't like
I
it.
like his show. It's pretty fucking.
I
funny.
love it. He's
I
probably
never
my number
really
2
listened. I've never really listened to just something I just was not into.
because he's gay. You
Put
don't
up
like
some
you,
of these
No,
comments.
Yes, you hate gay people. You've been on record saying you
Yes,
wish
I
all
do.
gays would burn. You love Qatar.
Yeah,
You're basically Saudi Arabian.
You basically watched every second of the World Cup because you're not gay.
Did you see Morocco beat
I
Portugal?
haven't watched regular football.
I did not.
in
Did they
about
beat
15
Portugal?
years.
Stop. Please don't fucking. Fuck soccer. I said that as a joke. Nobody should give a fuck if Morocco beat Portugal. Who
I got
gives
money
a
on
fuck?
Portugal,
It
motherfucker.
sucks. Sports sucks. They play 100 minutes and they score 2 goals. It's fucking dumb. Stop pretending anybody likes this garbage. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Please stop it. Soccer stinks. You can play it with a rock. It's the world's game because you can play with a fucking pebble. Not because it's any good. It's because every poor person, every corner of the world can kick a thing around and pretend they're playing soccer. It stinks. If you have any kind of money or coordination, you're going to play a real sport. Soccer fucking sucks. And I'm glad it's almost over gunking up our American bars. I was talking about it on Sports Mass before, but we
Oh,
had
the
to- we had
England
to-
guys.
yeah, first of all, we had to watch the real football games on one side of a bar, and then this English guy tried to fight me later on because I said the Queen is a cunt. Fuck
And
you, all of you.
you were
Sorry.
also yelling that T sucks, weren't you?
I was yelling, T sucks.
That is
I was
so
yelling-
funny.
I was yelling, T sucks. I was yelling, the Queen is a cunt. I was yelling, English breakfast sucks. I was saying the English are all cowards because we chase them out of this country. And this guy, I'll just say it. I said it on sports, but fuck it. You get a freebie here. And this guy comes up to me later in the day. He's like, oh, a little bit older with glasses. He comes like right here. I'm talking to my other buddy. He's like, oh, you said England's. I can't do anything. You said England sucks, huh, me? I was like, yeah. I was saying England sucks. Why? He's like, oh, you think England, like in my face, like he's about to hit me. I was like, you think England, and listen, your boy Stansel didn't back down an inch. I stood my ground, by the way. I said, yeah, I said England sucks. I'm fucking around. Why? Like, is that a big deal? Like, you better watch your mouth. Like, all right, oh, I guess I'll watch my mouth next time. And then that faggot walked away and didn't touch me because I would have killed him. You English limey cowards. You cowards. We chased you out of this country. You're homos. We chased you to your little island in your shitty climate on the other side of the ocean because you're too much cowards. So enjoy your little dumb soccer because it sucks. We have football here. Stancil Athletics.
Yeah, you're starting to look like it. You're starting to remind me of a real English hoot with that tooth you got going on.
Tooth comes out. Nail comes out next week.
I love it. I think it's. You're gonna get it fixed.
It's my ode to Lloyd Christmas, a Dumb and Dumber. I told the tale. I told it last week. No, I should be getting fixed this week.
Jim Grindel's currently losing his shit in the comments. If you want to read some of those, if not, I mean, I really don't care to give him any
on
more
site.
attention.
He said, I'll just bring up on site because I believe didn't you say you said that to him or something?
Yeah, I said it on his show. It would be on site. Slap him on site.
Hey, Stan.
Jim. Yes, please.
Did you like the show?
Which show?
With Jim. With Jim.
No, I talked about just.
Like, I liked it. I thought it was funny, man.
No. I mean, I had fun. I always have fun though. I said it just before you came on, but maybe some other people weren't on either. My issue was the disrespecting the host, because Chrissy gets if you're doing a bit, but you don't just say point at someone and say you're an idiot and then basically do it again. Like,
yeah, but I thought he was.
know what you're doing, bro. You're not Andy Kaufman. Calm down.
I thought she was in on the joke, though.
No, none of us. Didn't you? I started reading her stories while he was just saying nonsense halfway through the show because we were both like, what is happening here? So I was just pissed where I didn't want it to look bad on me that I was there,
Right.
and that these
Just
clowns.
you being there is bad.
I know. Well, that's a whole other thing. Did you hear that I saw Ray DeVito at the stand after?
Yeah, you try to rape him?
Yeah, he allegedly. He probably doesn't even remember seeing me. He alleges I tried to kiss
He
him.
is such a fucking dimwit. That's he's a dimwit, man.
Tell the story again of when he dim-witted you. You were giving him a ride, and you finally just had to yell at him to shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, I took him to some comedy club in Brooklyn, and it was a really shit neighborhood. We're walking down the street. You know how they have the coverings, the scaffolding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're walking underneath, and it's kind of sketchy under there. And I'm trying to pay attention, man.
Gay
and
stuff
there's a
in there.
van at the end of the thing, and I can see the doors open. He walks right up to the van. And he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" It's a black guy and a black chick smoking weed. And the guy's like, "What the fuck do you want, motherfucker?" And I'm like halfway down the block, and Ray comes up behind me. He's laughing. I go, "Ray, don't fucking pull that shit when you're with me. I don't want to get fucking killed." So we're driving back, and he's telling me, make a left, make a right. And I knew how to get back. I could have jumped on the BQE and got off, but he's telling me, no, I know a quicker way. Dude, I was making lefts, rights, fucking lights. I almost hit like 3 people. He's just a fucking nightmare, man. He's a great guy. I love him, but he's just a fucking nightmare.
It's
was
just
all
like that
sauced
night
up,
at
I love him,
Meads. Whenever he got spooked because he thought the cops were following him, so he came back.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, he
Classic
shows
Ray.
back up. Yeah,
He
exactly.
parks the car. He parked it, and then he just sat there. He didn't know what to do. What does he do? He drives it back to me. He just got out and walked back.
Right.
God bless him. But at least
God
Ray
bless.
means well. Chad
Right.
is a dimwit and is the opposite.
Yeah, he keeps just digging his own grave. I was supposed to get a shovel for this show as a new prop.
Well,
But,
hopefully he needs an actual shovel. He also, you didn't listen yet. He said, and I'm verbatim, I hope Brian McCarthy dies.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
And who else? He said he also.
MLC.
Oh yeah, and he
Yeah,
not
yeah.
as a again. Well, it's Chad. I was gonna say.
Kev.
I was gonna say not as a joke, but it's Chad, so nothing he'd funny. But he said,
Yeah, that was.
and
that
he
was
said
pretty
some.
fucking
Who else
hard.
did he say he hopes dies? There was one other person.
Maybe
I meant
you.
Me. No, he knows. He knows to keep my name out of his fat fucking no lip mouth. So, there was.
No
But
lip
anyway,
thing is
just
funny.
is hammered, wishing death on people. Really good stuff. Yeah.
David Chandler's in here. Thanks again, David Chandler, for signing up to the Patreon, as you all should. There's going to be extra content constantly being released.
Oh, David Chandler, good
yeah.
egg. He was in the
Yeah,
sports
great egg.
chat as well. He's gonna. Apparently, he's gonna help me try to fix my audio. I've given up. I use the same Scarlett everybody uses. I got an $80, the most expensive mic cord you can buy.
I've got the cheapest mic cord you can buy.
Wired. I don't understand anything.
Paid $7.99 for my mic cord.
I don't understand how anything works.
It's fine. It's not as bad as it was last week.
I think it might just be the Wi-Fi, honestly.
Could be.
That's not going to change, unfortunately. It is what it is.
What'd you steal this week, Ski?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't stolen anything. I stole $600 from DraftKings last night. I put $20 in and won $600.
How?
Actually,
How?
I won $950 first spin on the slots, and then I took $600 out and I left $300 in, but that's all gone. So yeah, I at least I took the $600 out. I'm getting a new TV. It's fucking awesome.
We talked in depth about this on Sports Mask just now. How? I haven't won since November 20th. I put in these parlays. Everybody else is getting these big parlays. And old Stancil.
Oh no, I don't win on the sports. I haven't won on the only thing I've won on sports. It was that time I won the 2,500 on NBA when the season first started. But I got a lot of bets locked in for tomorrow on the NFL games, but nothing like with huge pay. I got a couple 11,000 payouts and a 70,000. I do have one like $655,000 payout. As you can see in our betting groups, you can see everything I do right there.
If you want to join our DraftKings betting groups, let us know. I'll send the link. It's retarded. It's unbelievable what's happening here. As somebody would say.
Truthfully, I win every week because I just put.
I have a because I don't win. I probably bet more.
No, you win by making the most the highest payout bets.
Oh well, yeah. Then I should be winning because that's what I do.
I got a 20-leg parlay in there.
My last 50 cents I spent on tomorrow. It's a 50-cent, 15-way parlay of all the NFL games.
What is that?
Let me ask you guys a
$4,000
question.
payout? Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 9-pick, 50 cents to win 80, folks.
80?
Yeah, that's the kind of bets I make. 50 cents to
read off some of my bets.
Yeah, let me see.
Hey, Steve. When I was a kid, my dad was a bookie. He used to take action.
Oh yeah.
So a 10-time parlay was $50. No, $50 to lose 55. So
wow.
A 20-timer is 100 to lose 110, and 50 times is 500 to lose 550. So what do you guys pay DraftKings if you lose?
We don't. You don't. You don't have to. That's not a part of it. You just bet, and then if you hit it, you win the money. I mean, you're gonna have to pay taxes.
So if you lose,
you don't have to pay anything. You just lose your bet.
The odds don't matter because
no.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
If you lose, you just lose whatever you bet.
Yeah.
But I never bet more than $5 on because I just do ridiculous bets.
Same. But you people actually win. I never win.
My father used to take action, right, for the Giants and the Jets, and
I bet he took action.
In the locker room or what?
Big pieces on that action?
Come on, don't talk about my daddy. Don't talk about my daddy.
It's all right. My dad's dead, too.
So is mine.
How'd your dad die?
Ski Mask's dad's got a big dick. He said it before on the show.
Yeah, he does. A big
piece.
He
died from prostate cancer.
That's how my grandpa died, I think. No, he died not prostate. What's wrong with his prostate?
So anyway, what my dad used to do is like, let's say the line.
I don't know if I can
make
a gay joke or not.
If the line from Vegas was 3, right? He would always add the hook, the 3.5. You know? And I'm telling you, man, there was so many times he won on that fucking hook, man.
That's why it's the hook. It gets you every
it's
fucking
a hook,
time.
Just like the hook-nosed Jews. They win all the time.
Whoa! They do win. That is a compliment, actually. Good for them. They make up 3% of the population. They own all this. That's very good for them, and doesn't mean anything wrong is going on at all.
Right. Now, can't you just drive to the Vince Lombardi and download DraftKings and join our betting group?
Dude, I don't gamble and I don't drink because
Tommy from NY
dude, you can have it.
He crosses the border just to play his bets. Tommy from NY, good egg. He was in town last Sunday.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yep. He's the one who coerced me. Yeah, good old Tommy. He's the one who coerced me into putting more money into my account that I lost by Monday. Thanks, Tommy. Shout out.
Right?
Fucking.
He made you do it.
Hey, just put $20 in. It's all right. No, you're gonna win. We'll pay a parlay.
Just put another 20 in there.
What a legend.
My girlfriend gets mad because she can like hear that I'm winning because she can overhear the slots, and she's like, "What do you got over there?" And I'm like, like 900. She goes, you still want that TV, huh? Cash it out. I'm like, okay, fine.
Ain't,
$300
ain't,
later.
ain't slot machines now like video games? Like they got the Simpsons and that's fucking
You got all
ridiculous.
kinds of shit, man. There's like a fucking
Stupid.
unlimited supply. And then if you play on your computer, there's even like twice as many slots on there. Because half of them don't load on the phone. But I was playing a $6.50 spin. And so when you win on that, I mean, you only got like 4 spins if you put $20 in. It's going to be a lot of money. So it shot up to 900. And nice little payout. Waiting on it to hit my account so I can buy this new TV.
So speaking of, hold on.
Fart humor, folks. It's hilarious.
Speaking of hook noses, did you guys see? Because this is our core values as Legion of Skanks, our core values is a podcast wrap-up show at our
Journalism,
core.
yes.
Sure, we're investigative journalists, actually. Did you? I don't know. I just want to make sure. Kanye West texted Shane Gillis. He wanted him to do something with him last week when everybody else was turning him down, and Shane turned him down. I have my feelings on that.
I do too. I want you to go
he's scared.
first.
He's scared.
So
Right.
Here's my thing. I'm okay. I'm really, at the end of the day, I'm fine with the god Shane Gillis turning it down because I get it. That's a lot for a guy.
Yeah.
You're putting it on the line.
But
Yeah,
here's
you're
my,
putting
putting
your whole
everything-
career on.
After
Yeah.
he's already bounced back once,
here's my only thing.
He's got a ton of money. He's got nothing to lose, Kanye.
Yeah.
Of course. But
He's got a
so
career to lose,
My only
Oh,
thing is
Shane.
this.
Yeah, that's the point.
Right.
My only thing is this. Mr. Gillis, the god, loves, he's a good egg. Funny guy. I think he's funny. I think his podcast is great. He's basically the face of, cancel culture the last few years from what happened with him and SNL. And I'm not saying he should have done it, but what I did run me a little bit of the wrong way is like afterwards he was, super shying away of touching on anything to do with that. But yet, everything else is on the table to joke about. But even he's scared of even just making jokes about the Jewish people, and that's just not right. We're all on the table. Right. You have to be able to make fun of every. And I'm not saying this as a Kanye thing. I'm saying this as everybody just lighten the fuck up. You do a comedy podcast, and especially Shane, you're already canceled. As a credit to him, he's doing it all on his own with Gillian Keeves and touring and shit. Like, this is the point where, yeah, fuck it. Come over the top. Be the hero. Not to agree with everything Kanye's saying, but he totally, just on the last show, he just totally shied away from making any kind of comment on any of it. And
right,
it was
weird.
It was a little disheartening.
Because he opened it up by saying he politely declined. So after that, all should be on the table. He should be able to joke about the fact that he got a text message from Kanye. And that's funnier than anything Kanye said. This fact that he would text him out of the blue. Like, how'd you get my number? Like, imagine just flying on a plane and you get a fucking text from Kanye West. Like, is this real?
I would love to see a 20 beers deep Gillis and a Kanye on the edge of sanity at a table together. That'd be
With, like maybe Rogan or somebody like
throw
that. Like,
Rogan in there.
Throw Rogan.
I wonder if he would even. Do you think Rogan? I feel like Rogan wouldn't even have him on at this point.
Yeah, I bet Rogan politely declined.
Nah, he
that.
wouldn't. No, because Spotify wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Right. Because I don't think he hasn't had Alex Jones on in a while. He used to have him on quite a bit.
Right. But
And
again, that
funny,
kind of that goes to sorry, Skeet. But doesn't this all kind of go to Kanye's point at some point that you're not allowed to talk about certain people?
It does.
I mean, it kind of. I don't know. And I don't know if this is intention. If it is, he's genius. I don't know if that's true. But it's in the end, it's kind of proven his point.
Right. I mean, if you think about it, it really is. Because
Everybody's scared to
people
say
are afraid
it.
to have him on.
We could joke about white dudes all day. We could joke about just about anything else. God forbid, you know who. And I'm not saying I agree. I'm just saying I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying it's weird. You can't have conversation. Now, you can't say I fucking love Nazis and expect nothing to happen. I get that. But at the same time, you know.
Do you
I don't
think? Do you think if he wasn't black, that it would be different? Like if it was a white guy saying it, you think that changes it?
I don't think it would have gotten as many views unless it was somebody like Eminem or some shit.
Oh,
But
if it
the
was
fact that
white,
it's
it would just be-
Kanye.
if it was white,
Yeah,
it
he
would-
is. He is the
Is-
most famous guy in the world. I mean, he's
Pretty much.
he's
Yeah.
up there. Yeah, he's up there. So you're right. You're right.
If it was white, he would be just wiped. He would already have been deleted off the planet. You know, the only reason Kanye they're even talking about it is because Kanye is black and he has some leeway to say it. If he was a white guy saying the same thing, he'd be gone.
Emasculated. Yeah.
He'd be
Yeah.
off of everything. He'd be deplatformed on
It's
everything.
like Alex Jones had to start
Forget
his
it.
own fucking thing just because he said
So-
some crazy shit. Then if you go back to '02, whenever Alex Jones was saying it, you're like, oh, you know what? He was onto something here. He basically, have you ever seen that video when he was saying what the world is going to be like?
Oh yeah,
now?
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, he was exactly right, and they fucking garnished him for that back in '02.
Yeah. Hey, all I can say is that when I grew up as a kid, all the bands that I loved, they all got fucked. They all got fucked. by
Out
management.
of like record contracts, all
Out
that
of-
shit.
Yeah, like they should have been multimillionaires, the first tour they went out, but they fucking
Right.
got raped. Now, he was in the business, so who better knows than him? And it's true.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is all
exactly.
Jewish,
Yeah.
So
And there was some rock and roll guy recently I was hearing about, which goes to your point. That he got in trouble for singing his own song because
that was
they owned it.
Fogarty.
John Fogerty, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's insane.
yeah.
Somebody
That
owns
was
the rights
his brother,
to it.
though. His
Oh, it
brother,
was?
his brother. Yeah, his brother was being a dick, man.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
like the Gallagher brothers.
Right,
Speaking
he
of
got
people getting in
sued.
trouble. Oh, go
Sorry,
ahead.
no, go ahead. More important.
I was gonna say, did you hear this about Brian Six? Have you heard this news going on?
I heard some scuttlebutt actually earlier. Please go ahead.
So apparently,
'Cause I know
Brian
some of this
Six
stuff,
and
'cause I
Ryan
did-
Shaner.
Yeah, the
they-
YFI. You fucked it.
YFI podcast.
I enjoyed.
He fucked Ryan Shaner out of a lot of money,
Really? I did
And-
not know that was the reason.
and apparently wasn't paying him. And also, the guy who produces their show wasn't getting paid. So, from what I gathered was, Shaner thought that his side of the money was going towards the producer, and then the producer
Gotcha.
guy was like, he wrote a whole Facebook post about it. And he said, because he got asked, and he was like, no, he hasn't been sending your part of the bill at all. So he basically has been doing this free podcast or podcasting for free, and Brian Six has been taking all of the money. And we've met Brian Six before.
Oh, the
He's a good
yeah.
egg.
He's a good egg. We met him. We hung out for a minute. And I actually saw them last month when I was at the stand after another one of Chrissy's shows. And him and Shaner were out front. I talked to him for a couple minutes, whatever, bullshit.
Right.
So that's kind of sad because I know those were boys, but the Beezer, what's he doing with that cash?
I don't know what he's doing.
He
but
does
he's,
love DMT. He does love DMT, that Beezer.
Yeah.
God bless him. He smokes
just-
DMT
it's-
like weed.
It's weird because he seems like such a nice guy, and then so does Shaner. Because Shaner said, he goes, all right. Once I found out this was going on, I'm not mad. I just knew it's time to walk away. So he quit the podcast.
Yeah, it's big of him, and he seems like a responsible
Right,
guy
he could have
now.
been beating some ass and been like, dude,
Yeah,
where the
yeah.
fuck is my money?
Interesting, Ski. That's interesting news because I heard him on Legion of Skanks this week, and he kind of was, Lewis asked him about it, was trying to get it out of him, and he was dodging the question. So
He
that
got
is- I did
the
not know that
new-
was the reason.
The new Real Ass podcast is out, and you finally got him to break down about what happened.
Well, I think that's what I'm listening to. Maybe I didn't even get there yet.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
that is what
they
I'm
get
listening.
into. They get into it at the beginning. It's pretty good.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, well, R.I.P. You fucked it podcast. I didn't listen to it religiously, but I listen to it every couple weeks. It was in the rotation.
Got mentioned on
they
there
were good.
once when I opened up for Six in
Listen.
Bridgeport.
With great podcasts come. Listen, they're still from Philly at the end of the day.
Yeah. He just doesn't want anything to do with him. I get it.
Philly's gonna Philly at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Philly's always gonna Philly, just like they choke in the World Series. People, my Astros blew them out of the water. You motherfuckers. I told
look at-
everybody it was going to happen. No one believed me. They said
I already
Astros
did
are
my
gonna
Mets
choke.
rant for the day, and they're abysmal signings this week. So listen,
Yeah,
to
they took
How
our
the fuck are
Verlander.
you even? How are you still even a Mets fan, man?
I'm
after
gonna kill
last year?
myself.
Dude, you
They took our
you called
Verlander.
it in spring training. You go, they're gonna fucking lose the.
Terrible. Again, I just covered it
Dude,
on
when I
Sports
see
Mass.
pictures of you at the stadium,
terrible.
I'm like, what a fucking waste of time.
I've only gone to
And
one
money.
game the last 2 years. The one game each year. I used to go to at least 10 games a season. It's just been an abysmal product. And then they sign a fourth outfielder for 8 years. I'm not going to get it. They signed Verlander. I already covered it on Sports Mask. Go listen to Sports Mask after this. I covered it.
But
I used
why
to take
is
Ryan
nobody
to the
excited? Why is no one excited about the Verlander signing? Because
Because
really
he's
good
fucking almost 40, and he's got a fat hog wife. Kate Upton's always been overrated. She looks like Miss Piggy. She's a hog. She's shaped. I never understood all these simps on Kate Upton's cock. She's ugly. She's fat. Verlander's almost 40. You got Scherzer, who's already over the hill. His arm fell apart in September last year. Now we got another guy who just won the Cy Young. He's already way past peak. He won't make 20. I guarantee, I said on the show, neither of them will make 30 starts this year. They'll both be injured. Fuck the Mets. Fuck Team Yay. Let's just say that.
Team
Hey,
Yay.
Stan, are they still paying Bobby Bonilla?
Still
Yes.
paying them, I believe, through what, 2028?
That is
Yep.
so. I never knew about that. I was reading that recently.
I
I mean, they
remember
just
that
made a terrible.
contract.
They just gave Nimmo 9 figures for 8 years. The guy is a leadoff. The guy is a fourth outfielder. What are you doing? Sorry. All right. Please. This isn't sports. I don't want. We have another show for this.
Yeah, true. But I like to talk sports every now and
That's
then.
fine. We can talk
It's
a little
fun.
sports.
You know, Jets stink.
Oh, Jim Grindle's still commenting in the comment section.
I know. I told you he's having a meltdown again. Third meltdown, folks.
Wow. So what happened on Steel Toe? He melted down again as well. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't watch
embarrassed
that. Fill me
himself
in.
again. Of course he did.
How did he embarrass himself?
Well, he came on there and he was over talking me. So Steel Toe was like, I'm gonna give you could tell your side, and every time I would talk, he would just interrupt, and what. It's just embarrassing.
Seems like he doesn't know how
podcasting.
podcast. He seems like he's not very good at broadcasting.
It seems like
I'm
he's
a-
retarded.
I'm a Jim Grindle fan. You know that, right, Ski? I know
Yeah.
that.
He's been alluding to that in the comments, and that's fine. You're still my friend, and anybody can be a fan of anyone else.
Does Grindle send you dick pics like Ski
Wait a
Mask
second.
does?
Wait a second.
Yeah. Do you get
Wait a
dick
second.
pics from Grindle?
No.
Well,
Just me?
not that
Only
good
you.
a
You're
friend.
the only one on the fucking planet that sends me dick pics.
Wow, coming right up.
And you're the only one I would allow.
Yeah.
Big piece.
Yeah, big piece, big hogs only.
And
Got a big hog, send it around.
What did
send it to all your boys.
what was Aaron's take on all this? Aaron Emholt.
Well, the title of the show was "This is the most fun we've ever had on a podcast."
wow.
So he seemed to enjoy it, of course. But it was just another one of those things where I was waiting to go on to tell my side, and it's just it's fucking exhausting with that.
yeah, it's
fucking
exhausting.
guy.
That's what it's like. Was Monday night? It was like, all right, what are we? That was the thing. Like, what are we talking about?
Well, it's like
'Cause
another
he
thing.
was
Like,
doing
like
a,
he's a
he's just doing
being
a
super
one-man
chat.
show.
Yeah,
Right,
he's
he's
being a
doing a
one-man
one-man
show in the
show that no one
comments,
else
too.
is in on. And it's like we're supposed to riff off of you. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Yeah, no one thinks you're funny either. You can call my girlfriend a hog all you want in the comments here, but you're just showing that you're just like Chad because you're a fucking loser.
That's not cool.
Right.
Now,
So,
Kate
it's
Upton,
just being a
she's a
Chad.
hog. Kate Upton
Yeah,
is a
Kate
hog.
Upton's a hog, but she's a public figure, so we can say that.
That's right.
She's got toe thumbs like fucking what's her face.
She stinks. She looks like Miss Piggy. She just is.
Who has the
ugly.
toe thumbs? They were in the Transformers. Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Ugly fucking fingers. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what a disgusting woman.
Look like fucking nubs.
She's so ugly.
Disgusting. I
Women
know.
are so
let me
ugly.
date. Who's she married to again? Machine Gun Kelly. What a disgrace.
Yikes. Hey, wow, we're getting off topic. Have you seen the guitarist for Machine Gun Kelly, by the way?
I have
Total
not, no.
talk about smoke show. Oh my god. Recent
chick?
follower. She's a smoke show blonde who just rips the old axe, Timmy.
Wow.
I know.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. You know who's good on the guitar too? Asian Pat.
Gladwell Ape.
No, he's a drummer.
Oh.
But
Wow.
Asian Pat
Asian-
Dixon, man.
Oh, yeah.
He rips.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Many a night at Mead's house, him and Mead would play deep into the night. I've seen it.
Wow.
Well, nose candy going down.
Oh, absolutely. We love the.
You
nose
know it.
candy.
How about
Yeah,
Kevin
that was
a couple months ago? He was asking you about Coke at Mead's. Like
Oh,
he was
yeah, wasn't
there.
that
You
great?
didn't see like tons of people marching to the bathroom, man. It was fucking so dumb. Man.
Listen, I'm a OG. I'm Sicilian. I don't throw anybody under the bus. I'm not. I
Yeah, but
only.
you didn't have to. It was obvious.
I was
don't
back and
name
forth a
names.
couple of times.
Yeah.
Sure, good, clean fun is all.
Yeah, a little
love-
key bump
yeah.
here and there never hurt nobody.
No, absolutely not. Man, 20 key bumps later in Atlantic City, you're throwing all your money into a machine. It's fucking never hurts anybody. It's fantastic.
No, it's fine.
That's what I do.
Speaking of AC,
Please, June
Ski Mask
24th.
Palooza, June 24th, people. We're going to be renting kayaks in the Atlantic Ocean.
not
I
the
was-
fucking Long Island Sound, you dodo.
I know.
We're going into the big ocean. I figure I'll do. I'm going to do a beginner and an advanced tours. I'm going to do a beginner.
You're going to be doing
No.
tours, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to do 2 tours, just like Iraq. I'm going to do 2
Yeah, I was wondering,
tours.
this is
One for the
Afghanistan.
beginners. One for the beginners. We'll stay in the inlets there. We'll stay in the bay, and then the advanced tour. We'll go out into the great North Atlantic, where
Beautiful.
all the bodies of the old Northerners are down there over the eons of sea
Yes,
travel.
I hope to go
Maybe
to
we'll
David
join
Jones'
them.
locker.
Who's know?
Yeah.
Ski
I'd
Mask
love to go
Palooza, June 24th, Atlantic City. Go book it now. We're going to be there. We'll fill in the details later, but we're going to be there. There'll at least be a kayak tour, if nothing else.
Yeah, kayak tour,
We can
live
guarantee,
podcast.
yes, guarantee a kayak tour. We can guarantee a live podcast,
And
then
I
we're
can
gonna-
guarantee degenerate gambling.
And plenty of drugs.
You can do. That's a great idea. You can do it. Maybe you can lead a gambling tour. for your
Absolutely.
like a poker,
That's-
and then I'll lead a
He
kayak
can't
tour.
pay his fucking rent. He can't pay his rent at gambling store. What are you fucking nuts?
Maybe we should have
I
Victor
did
lead
have,
the game.
I had 25. Oh, Jim Grindle said he's coming. Come on out, Jim. We're in their kayak. Come
Sleep in my
on.
bed.
Yeah, sleep with us. It's going to be nice. We're going to have big suites.
Big sweets.
All the boys.
big
I've already
sweets.
had a lot of people reach out and say that they want to come.
Oh, it's going to be a great time.
What's his name's going to be there? That crazy guy who I love.
Kafer.
No, not Cave. He'll probably be there too. But
Tubby?
not Oh shit! I hope not. That guy's.
I love
Wow!
that guy, man.
Did you see that video of him going up to the door at compound and throwing in candy?
When was this? This is recently?
This is like yesterday or the day before.
No. Is this on
No, it's
Twitter?
Thursday.
I'm not
Thursday.
on Twitter. Twitter's gay.
Yeah,
His
it's Tubby
Twitter's
McNulty. He's been like.
He's a funny dude, man. He's
Yeah,
hilarious.
some of his shit's fucking ridiculous.
I think he might kill someone, though.
I do too. He's getting really
As long
scared.
as
Like
it's not
Stevie
me, I don't
Lou.
give a fuck.
Stevie Lou wouldn't even go to the compound because he knew he was going to be there.
Really?
Yeah, it was on Thursday or something.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
If you can't handle Tubby, I'm a fucking donut, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
got
don't know why
syrup
Gino's
there,
scared of him. I guess a gun is the great equalizer, but I feel like he shouldn't be able to buy a gun, so I wouldn't really worry about that.
I like the Cabana flag you have in there. See, you really are gay now.
This guy gets
Yep.
it. SkiMaskCollective.com.
That's
Get yourself a
that's
flag.
my boy.
Get yourself
That's
a
my
pillow. Get yourself a pillow. Get yourself a flag. If you watched Kumia's show Thursday, Mr. Brennan was wearing the new Stancil Twitter memorial shirt. If you watched
saw that. They talked
available
about
on SkiMaskCollective.com. I was texting with Mr. Brennan last night about
Really?
this and that. Oh yeah, no, don't worry
No big
about
deal,
it.
no big deal.
All
Well,
you
some
people
big
got to know is
stars.
that, it's all going on just below the surface, this thin veneer of reality. Speaking of reality, did you see the guy who won the the Nobel Prize? Basically backing up everything I've been saying for years, that things aren't real unless if science is getting close to proving that if you're not looking at it, it doesn't exist.
No, who won the
Have
prize?
you seen this? This is not a bit.
No, I have not.
Gotta try to look it up. Basically, there's 2 theories, and two theories that have been recognized as true over the years. But he basically did a study proving they both can exist. this is going to be like a retarded person trying to explain something, but from what I gathered, it's the old, if you're not looking at if you turn around from your computer, is your computer still there? You're going to say yes, right?
Right.
That's how but in theory, there's another theory. I would have to look it up. Folks, look it up yourself. But basically, there's two theories, and they both can't exist. And basically, if reality is only real if you're looking at it. Anything else can't exist.
That's retarded.
Listen, folks, I don't make it up. I just report. I'm an investigative reporter, and I barely know what I'm reporting on. All I'm saying is I'm right again. Everything is fake. There's nothing is real. It's all a construct. And
Wow.
Let me try to find it. You guys talk amongst.
Then how come if I look away,
interesting.
I can still hear you?
But you don't know I exist though. My sound waves
Wait a
are
second,
there.
wait a second. Some guy, he's trying to tell me some guy got a prize for what?
The Nobel Prize. It's one of the
what?
highest prizes you can get. Some
All
study.
right, I'm looking up my likes.
What
I
did
know
he
I
do?
like this.
What about Time Magazine's Person of the Year? That piece of shit,
Who?
Zelensky. Fucking
What a
fake.
joke. Dude, he's bilking the U.S. from fucking billions, man.
It's such a fucking ploy. It's embarrassing.
It is.
I already walked somebody off one show for talking about it.
What's that?
Whatever.
We
don't
were talking
believe
about the
anything that's
Ukraine war, and he was trashing me for even bringing it up. And I said, "Have you seen Putin? The motherfucker's got pictures of him on a horse. You can always got a hog. Zelensky guy's got Sean Penn coming over. Fuck off.
Yeah, what a
Bomb the whole
douchebag-
country.
What a douchebag move that was, huh?
Yeah, Sean Penn's
Oh,
a
no.
fucking douche, anyways. Like when he did the
Yeah.
fucking thing with El Chapo.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool at first, but like after reading the report, I'm like, this guy's just a fucking asshole.
Mind your business.
Yeah, stay home.
Mind your fucking business.
Yeah, why don't you take up guitar lessons, you fucking jerk off? Yes, Johnny Rando, I agree too. My big piece requires a big suite at Ski Mask Palooza.
Here we go.
All right, go ahead. Let's read this nonsense.
Here it is. The universe is not locally real. Here it is. Physics Nobel Prize. The universe is not locally real, and the Physics Nobel Prize winners proved it. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Perfect. All right, now you got to stay with me, but it's only one paragraph, and it explains it.
This
More
is
unsettling
so fucking boring.
Here, hang on. Well, listen, Timmy, this is going to take everything you have to understand this. One of the more unsettling discoveries in the past half a century is that the universe is
I'm
not
smart.
locally real.
I'm
In
smart.
this context, real means that objects have definite properties independent of observation. An apple can be read even when no one is looking. Local, so it's real versus local. Local means that objects can be influenced only by their surroundings, that any influence cannot travel faster than light. Investigations at the frontiers of quantum physics have found that these things cannot both be true. Instead, the evidence shows that objects are not influenced solely by their surroundings, and they may also lack definite properties prior to measurement. The measurement being you're looking at it or it's being observed in some way.
So like 8.5 inches?
This is deeply contrary to our everyday experiences. As Albert Einstein once said, do you really believe the moon is not there when you're not looking at it? The demise of local realism has made a lot of people very angry and as widely regarded as a bad move. So whatever. Listen, read up on it. I'm smarter than everyone. That's it.
Are you?
I don't know. I barely understood that. But the point is, reality's not what you think it is. That's what it is. It's all what you make it. You can form
And
it.
this asshole got a prize for that.
He sure did. Look at you.
How much was the
you're nothing.
payout?
Look at this picture of him. You're gonna love it. Where's this picture of him? It's such
I
a.
don't want to see him.
You're gonna hate this picture, Timmy. Look at he's holding a dumb thing.
Fucking, what an
He
asshole.
probably sticks that in his ass.
Yeah, it's locally real as his asshole.
This world is retarded. Yeah.
Anyway, look
what
it
about
up.
your asshole? Is your asshole real when you can't see it?
Dude, I was flipping through YouTube today, and
It's local.
I seen one of those Senate hearings, and there was this black chick arguing with a senator
African American.
that men could have babies. I'm like, you lose me right there. Like, it's like, what are you? How the fuck don't you get up and just walk away? You're out of your fucking mind. It's so stupid, man. Men can have babies.
I'll throw a baby. I'll throw a baby in you, Timmy.
What was that one movie where they had a Schwarzenegger in there?
Whoa, slow down. To Django? 12 years.
No,
a slave?
not Django.
Oh, Schwarzenegger.
No, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, he.
Oh yeah. That was twins, right?
Yeah. He got pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Well, he was kind of pregnant. What was it? Not The Fifth Element. What was that crazy movie where he had the thing growing out of his stomach?
Was it Arnold?
Total
Schwarzenegger?
Recall.
Yeah, total. And the porn was Total Reball.
Whoa! Real porn?
Yeah. We back in the '90s, they used to make the
Were you a video or magazines, Timmy?
both.
My first porn
my dad
was
has
a
a lot of
magazine. That's how old I am. I remember we had a magazine. Shout out Francisco Vasquez, my boy back in the day. This is probably 4th, 5th grade. We found it behind his house at this bodega, and we kept it. It was such the old classic story. We passed it around. We all got to keep it for a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
My first
I
porn
see-
was Girls Gone Wild on VHS. I found it at my stepdad's thing.
Your stepdad have a big piece?
I was telling him the other day, he's like one of the only people I know whose hog I haven't seen. So
Oh, yeah, how'd that conversation go?
He kept calling me weird and a faggot and
Yep.
all this stuff.
I
said,
imagine
"This
you
could-
guys
I
had a
said, this
nice,
could-
a nice sit-down lunch, and you just bring up, by the way, Dad. You're one of the few
That's basically what happened.
You had salad in your mouth. Huh, it's funny.
Yeah.
You're one of the few people I know that haven't seen his piece. What do you think, Biggs? What did he say?
He won't tell me. He won't tell me the size. He won't
what a
fucking send me the
coward.
picture. Yeah, exactly.
Wow,
I
what
don't know
a
if he's
coward.
What are you
He's
talking
watching
about?
this. My stepdad. He won't tell me how big his hog
He
is.
won't show his son his penis. What a fucking
Yeah,
homo.
it's fucking bullshit. See my dad's hog 1,000 times.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
There's
Yeah,
nothing
don't-
funnier than seeing hog. I mean, I'm sorry. There's nothing
Great.
funnier than dicks and farts and all that.
I
shit.
love a good
It's
homeless
great.
hog. Those are always funny.
Oh yeah, dude, when you're just driving around, you see a homeless hog. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I love a passed out homeless hog.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them lately because they're in the subways, just passed out on heroin, and it's like a little bell end sticking out of the belt.
It's amazing.
Fun stuff.
Fuck. All right,
You-
we're
if you-
almost at an hour. I guess our guest isn't going to show up.
Yeah, let's see if he messages me. See if we have a. Yeah, he said he might be able to make it. I told him. So stay tuned, folks. I told him if you can't make it, send me videos and we'll post them.
Yes.
So,
yes.
So stay tuned for that. But let's see. I may have. I did have a. No. Shout out the great Brandon. He liked something I posted. Brandon posted it. What a good egg. No. So shout out Sam. I'll try to get him back on. I'll keep trying to get him on if he's not in prison for life. Apparently,
Yeah.
apparently, it's
I
the
mean,
only show
ours-
that could save him.
Yeah, we're going to save his life here on Ski Mask Collective. People.
That's what we
It's-
do. We save lives, folks.
Hey, whatever happened to Paulie Castro?
Everybody
don't
keeps
know.
asking me that too. I'll reach out to him this week because I haven't heard from him either.
What
And
a gem.
people keep asking me
Remember when he made the collage for Fiam?
for Karen Feehan. I saw. I was
Oh,
talking
yeah.
to Karen. Told Mrs. Feehan. I saw Miss Feehan. I was talking to her after the show Monday. She said my fake tan looks very good on me, and that's
Wow.
from Karen Feehan, bro. So
pretty good.
you're all gay. I'm straight, and I'm not
Might
gay.
have to go on
I
our
swear.
OnlyFans.
I swear.
Let me
Yeah,
ask
ooh,
you a
baby,
question.
I'll
When
do it.
you go in a tanning bed, do you wear them fucking glasses?
I've done that
Little
before.
glasses?
No, I just close my eyes like a
Oh.
man, and it's a
What?
stand-up bed because I'm a man, and it's at my gym because I'm a man, and I only go once every couple weeks just to keep a base. Like
I
I've
hate the way
ranted
it
about when I
smells.
first happened.
Boys,
I'm supposed to be
boys,
brown.
You've lost your way, boy.
No, I'm supposed to be brown. I'm not supposed to be white like you fucking Anglo-Saxon pieces
a
of
man
shit.
does not lay in a fucking tanning
I haven't
bed.
done it
I
since
don't
high
lay
school.
down. I stand up, and it's after I lift
Oh,
weights
fuck
and run for
yourself, you
miles.
Faggot fuck.
I haven't done it
Yeah.
since high school. I did the lay down one. I just hate the
You-
way that the
dude.
burning skin smells.
You suck
I've never
cock,
done it.
who you-
I never did it till 2 weeks ago. Now I'm
Yes,
all
it's-
in.
I mean, it's kind of nice, you know, in the wintertime, and yeah, you get a nice, beautiful bronze body.
Again, I'm supposed to be dark. Like living, I'm not one of you disgusting Anglo-Saxons.
Now, do you cover up the head
I'm
of
a
your
filthy
piece?
Gentile. What's that?
Do you cover up the head of your piece, or do you
No,
let it
quite
too?
the opposite. Quite the opposite. I like to do the thing where
Wow.
you slap it against each side, kind of thing.
Doesn't it burn? Like, doesn't the head burn?
No, again, you're a fair-skinned racist. I am a 3% African. I'm a black person, so I'm just achieving my natural form.
I would cover up the piece, but I'd let the balls hang out. Get
I
those
open
nice
up
and
my
brown.
spread my cheeks because they say that's good to get UV on your asshole. So I'm in there with my hands on my cheeks, flapping back and forth.
I have heard that.
A
It's
couple of
good.
years ago, remember that? They said lay out in the sun and spread your
Sure.
asshole. Get your-
Yeah,
Yeah. Look how healthy. Look, don't I look healthy?
you do. You do look healthy, actually.
Because of fake tan in my asshole and slapping and
I don't think there's such thing as fake tanning. I think you're going in, you're getting the UV rays, and
That's right.
you know.
And listen,
I
what's the
think
best thing to fight COVID? Vitamin D. I've only have not
Right.
unvaccinated, only got it once, still alive, stronger than I've ever been, tanning
Same.
my asshole. So I'm
Go
winning.
back
I'm
here.
winning.
Do you think that the fact that you're not vaccinated made you go off the edge, and now you're tanning your asshole?
Whoa. I mean, save that for that Nobel Prize winner.
I'm not vaxxed. I ain't tanning my asshole.
Now, Timmy, how much could we pay you to go to a tanning bed? And
Yeah, come to my gym with me. It's
You
in my-
couldn't because I'm so white. I'm like transparent, man.
yeah, but if you only do like 10
It's
minutes the
horrible.
first time, it's
It's
fine.
horrible.
I'm just as white as you.
Dude, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm way blacker than you, dude.
You're close. You're close, but you're not.
But that cock is pretty black.
I was watching
Well, this
some
has
black
been
cock
great.
porn this morning.
Well, I guess
That's
that's it.
it's fucking ridiculous.
It is. Me and Timmy talk about this all the time. Black cock porn is just, it's
They're
so,
getting too big. They're
it's
getting too
over the
big.
top. They're getting
Too big.
way too big.
Yeah, I hear you. For sure. Too big. Come on. What's going
I'm
on?
just
here?
watching. I'm like, how does she sit? What is she? How does it go? What? I'm just
not
confused
good
by
for
the whole
anybody.
thing. I think.
And I
those
don't mean the
ladies-
black. I mean the big.
Yeah, I think those ladies should win the Nobel Prize for getting that whole thing stuffed.
The Nobel End Prize. Huh? Come on, folks.
This is comedy. We're talking porn here.
We did it. No messages
Wow.
from old Sam.
It's all right. Yeah, I guess Husey must still be
He
sleeping,
must
which
be in
I'm
jail
gonna be
for
doing.
life already.
Yeah, we didn't save his life. We were too late. We should have done the show
Oh,
yesterday.
the last message. Thank you very much. I need to clear these charges, or I'm looking at prison before New Year's.
Happy New Year, motherfucker.
Happy New Year, everybody. By the
only
way, no, let me give his Instagram so you guys can go follow him. It's a great
Yeah.
follow. At Instagram, it's Sam72663. Go support Sam. Go like his post. He's gonna go to jail for life if we don't save him. We're like Obi-Wan. We're his only hope.
We're
So
his
go
only way
follow
out.
our buddy. Go follow our buddy Sam. Seriously, go like his post. Show him some support. He's fighting for freedom here against the oppressive Stanford Police Department.
Which is oppressive. Wow.
What? Wow, we did it all today. What a show!
We did it all, folks. We covered everything. Teacher Tim, of course, tally so much for actually showing
great.
up.
The great
Always good hanging
legend.
with you guys, man.
Honored to
Always
have
good
Tim.
hanging.
Yeah, it's always fun, even if we do talk
Honored.
about penises too much.
Hey,
Gotta come get some of my weed. Come get some of my weed I grew.
I will.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know when you're... Go ahead.
tonight is Poughkeepsie. I was telling you last night. Zen and what's his name?
Are you going?
Put it up here.
Ray. I don't know. I don't feel like driving, man. I'm tired of driving. But
Yeah.
maybe I don't know, man.
Okay. Yeah,
But yeah,
put your
folks,
kids, of course, put it
Poughkeepsie,
in.
our pals Ray and Zenhauser will be there if you're in the area. I can't make it myself. I got shit. But
What is she doing?
uh-oh.
SkiMaskCollective.com for all your fucking merch needs, people. Extra content always on the Patreon. Patreon.com/SkiMaskMedia. I mean, just get over there, people, and get some of the shirts and stuff. You can actually buy the merch now, okay?
Yes, you can go buy it right now. You saw Kevin wearing the Stancil Memorial tee. We got the candle on the side. You saw Gino with the candle on the desk on Thursday football show. You saw my buddy last week at the bar with a hoodie. We're taking over, folks. Get there now. Get there fast. Touch
We're
yourself.
taking over. We're
Yep.
saving lives. We're saving lives. We're keeping people out of prison. And then we're tanning our assholes, okay?
Absolutely.
You got to get ready for the Ski Mask Palooza June 24th. And the only way you can get ready for something like that is if you show up and your asshole is tan.
And you're wearing a
Okay?
Ski Mask Collective piece of merchandise. It's the only way.
Thank you guys as always. I know the show was a little slow today. It's a midday show. I'm not hammered. There's no chaos. It's just the boys hanging out.
I thought it was a
That's
good
what it's
show.
all about.
I thought it was
it's
good.
amazing.
A lot to catch up on.
A lot to catch up on, folks. We'll see you guys next week for Sad Chad. Look out for it Thursday or Friday, and then of course SMC next weekend. Yeah.
Love you, everybody.
Love you guys, man.
Godspeed.
Take care, Ski.